Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Now, I want to start this one out. We're going to get straight to it because I got quite a bit to share with you guys about Quant and about Hedera. Now, those of you that caught my video yesterday about my 5 picks that I feel have the most potential for 2026 and on into 2030, you're going to understand a little bit more today when I unravel some things for you with the help of Jay Razzo. You guys should know him by now. He writes great articles, but he made an important connection between the two, between Hedera and Quant. And guys, may I say, this is groundbreaking news, and I don't want you guys to miss this, especially right now with what's going on with the drain that's coming from the crypto market. So we're going to jump straight into this, and I'm going to show you the power of looking back, getting in the time machine and looking back. Check this out. This is from the Blockchain 24/7 seminar with Gilbert Verdian, CEO, founder of Quant Network. And this is something from 7 years ago. Look at this, 626 likes, but so many people are missing this. So I'm showing you this, guys, because I always tell you about leadership and the importance of seeing who's the leader behind some of your most valued assets. And he's a visionary. And in this particular episode, I'm going to be showing you what him and a bunch of these other players out here, some major players, but Hashgraph, HBAR, and Elon Musk, how they all interconnect. So check this out. I got this queued up. It's only about a minute or so, but listen to this. And this is for anyone who's new to Quant.
05 cents. So I was working at the Treasury, the UK's Treasury, which handles the economic aspects of the economy, as the CTO. So I spoke at a conference like this, which was just government, and I said, we need to look at Bitcoin. Has anyone heard about it here? No one knew anything. 2009. So then I got the policy guys in my department to do a paper on it, and the assessment came out that Bitcoin will never have any material impact to the UK's economy, and we're going to leave it like that. And that was 2009. So fast forward to...
See that, guys? People are not always right. People can be wrong. Collectively, people can be wrong. He saw something back in 2009 and he didn't even jump on Bitcoin. Pay attention.
2014, I was working in healthcare in the Department of Health. I had an issue where health records were all over the place and I couldn't connect them together. So what I thought of was, you know what, blockchain can solve this. It's a good use case to solve it. So I ended up solving it for healthcare, for the department. But at the same time, the ISO people said, can we turn this into a standard? This is a really good idea. So I ended up founding TC307, which is the ISO standard for blockchain. So now we have 46 countries working together to solve blockchain, and that includes privacy, security, reference architecture, terminology, interoperability, governance, use cases, smart contracts. So 46 countries are all working together to solve blockchains, and the next meeting is in London in a couple of weeks in May.
Guys, that was 7 years ago. Success has its receipts. So anybody want to know a little bit more about what he's talking about, make sure you check out my video. I'm going to flash it up here. I'll probably put it at the end of this video and recommend it to you guys. One that I did on Quant weeks ago. Think it's still an opportunity. But now what I want to show you, I'm going to get off there. We're going to jump over here to Quant News. Currently at the making of this, Quant is $85. Some people will run from that price, but I'm telling you guys, pay attention to Quant. Scarce. But look at what's out here. I'm not going to go through these, but you can go over to Coin Market Cap and you can see all this stuff they've been posting about Quant. Global banks race against 13-day clock to adopt ISO 20022 standards. That was just 4 days ago, because you know on November 22nd, there's no more time. You're going to have to adapt to these ISO standards. Look at this. Quant's banking breakout. Can Quant's 19% surge turn into a full trend reversal? That was 1 week ago. 1 month ago, UK finance partners with Quant to launch tokenized sterling deposits. 1 month ago. Quant price surges as Quant powers UK tokenized sterling deposits project. And it goes on and on, guys. When times are like this, get above ground, get to high ground, see what's going on, see what people are missing. These are the articles that are coming out that's showing you what Quant is doing. But Jay Razzo took it a step further. Make sure you follow him as well, guys. I'm going to get over here. I read this. He sent me a message yesterday and said, hey, I want you to check out something. And I always know when he says something like that, it's something, guys. So follow the breadcrumbs. That's what this channel is about. Follow the breadcrumbs. Make sure you smash that like button. Give me a sub. Hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of these videos. Look at this. The quiet merger of worlds. How Quant, Hedera, the BIS, those of you who don't know what the BIS is, it is the Bank of International Settlements. And we want to continue. And even Elon Musk signaled the real beginning of global digital money. A lot of people are going to miss this, guys. Make sure you share this kind of information with your friends, family members, anyone that you care about. Share this with them, guys. It's all happening right beneath everyone's noses, and it's going to continue happening. And you're going to look up, and Quant is going to be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and even up from there, guys. Not financial advice. Just see what we are seeing. I say we because it's a select few of us that see what's taking place. I'm going to continue. So we're going to jump down here. I've already went through this article a number of times, but I highlighted some things that you guys could jump out to you and make you do your own research. So check this out. BIS, I already tell you what that is. Innovative Hub Director openly discussed the importance of interoperability. Remember what Quant does. Gilbert Verdian, guy you just heard speak, the man behind Quant, spoke directly about CBDC development and settlement logic. The IIF, those of you don't know, Institute of International Finance, and just to let you know, them and the BIS, they do come together for a wider agenda. The IIF began aligning Hedera into institutional digital money experiments. Remember what I said in yesterday's video about my 5 picks? Hedera's looked at, and the reason they're looked at like that is mainly because of their governance and their Fortune 500 people who set their governance board. Banks, larger institutions, they like that. They view people like that sitting the board, Google and the likes of people like that on the board, as safe bets, as people who are proven, who people we can trust. So yeah, they're going to play ball with Hedera, but it's some things you guys didn't know. Check this out. We're going to continue. So, and in most unexpected twist, Elon Musk tapped the like button on a post suggesting that X payments should run on Quant's overledger. Now, guys, that's not just an accident. That's saying that they have Elon Musk attention. Now, we've been hearing now for maybe a few years that Elon Musk was looking for a technology to integrate with X, because you know X is more than just a place where we talk about crypto. It's going to be more than that. It's going to be like a payment hub and everything. But imagine if he did tap Quant's overledger technology. Can you imagine how high Quant will go? This is just not something we're guessing at. Him tapping that like button. Let me rewind for a minute. Do you remember when guy by the name of Marcel, I covered on this channel from the X community, he asked Simon over on one of their X spaces with Zebek, I noticed that you followed the DTCC. Is there anything with that? And Simon came out and said, yes, we have been in talks with the DTCC. See, nothing is by accident. You have to follow the breadcrumbs. I'm telling you, it's the same thing here. Elon Musk tapped that, but because I believe he's considering it. But we're going to continue. For many, that was just a headline. For others, it was noise. The sheep, just noise. He just liked on it. But when you pull the lens back, these separate flashes form a single coherent pattern. The world's financial plumbing is being rebuilt in real time in 2 technologies in particular, Quant and HBAR. They made my list. Check out that video. See if your asset made that list. They're standing at cross sections that matter. So we're going to continue down, guys, because there's more to this. The institutional sandbox discovery, plug-in ready, AI, undetectable, no competition. I want to say no competition, but it's no repetition. What changed the temperature in the quant conversation wasn't a rumor or a headline. It was the discovery of a live institutional sandbox environment running technology that unmistakably aligns with Quant's Overledger stack. Quant is so important, guys. It is enterprise ready and they don't have to do anything with it. It's plug and play. It comes down over their existing enterprise and it works. It plugs in just like that. Why wouldn't Elon Musk or someone want to use something like that? You seen what Gilbert Verdian was talking about with hospitals. They're working with hospitals as well. That information was out 7 years ago. Just 7 years ago. Can you imagine how far they have advanced since then in the talks and the relationships that they have? I told you about BlackRock. Guys, Quant runs deep and Hedera does too. Don't take my word for it. I'm going to put this article down below. Make sure you give Jay Razzo a follow and put his X account down below as well so that you can keep up when he does post articles like this. He posts like 10 or 12 a week, but he always lets you know over on X. So I'm shouting him out. Good brother. Continue down. Project Algora, the blueprint of unified global money system. Something else you need to be paying attention to. Algora didn't appear out of thin air. It emerged from a simple but unavoidable reality. Every country, listen to this, every country is building its own digital money system, and none of them can afford to isolate themselves. Do you see what's going on here, guys? Without a shared settlement layer, CBDCs become incompatible islands, and that's something they don't want. I'm going to continue. Come down, because it gets even better. Now, here we go. This is the part I want you guys to pay attention to. Now, when you're doing this and you're looking at stuff like this, I want you to frame Hedera, HBAR, and you want you to frame things like Quant over here. And you say, okay, why should I be looking into this particular asset? And it's all news based, but it's also looking beneath the surface and seeing how they interact, but also seeing how the major environments and the major institutions are already playing ball with them or going to in the future. That's how you make your money. Quant is at an unbelievable price right now. I believe Hedera HBAR is as well, especially when you look at how they're plugged into what's going on and the greater the greater plan for global finance. Then you look at their price and you say, wow, this is drastically undervalued. But we're going to continue. Agora brings together, check this out, 7 central banks, including the New York Fed, BOA, I think it's BOA, BOE, Bank of France, Bank of Japan, Bank of Korea, Bank of Mexico, and Swiss National Bank. Over 40 commercial banks and financial institutions. The BIS Innovation Hub coordinates the monetary framework. The Institution of International Finance is coordinating the private sector. Now, at its core, right here, tokenized central bank money, tokenized commercial bank deposits, and programmable smart escrow mechanisms can all operate on the same shared ledger while remaining interoperable across currencies, regulatory structures, and operating jurisdictions. The BIS director overseeing the project called it a breakthrough, explaining, check this out, it is very much an interoperable infrastructure. Settlement in central bank money is what actually ultimately enables bringing all the pieces together. Just say Quant. I'm going to come down here. This is exactly, and Jay Razzo summed this up perfectly. This is exactly the design philosophy of Quant Overledger, which sits above the existing blockchains and existing banking systems and let each participant access the functionality of every other network. It's all about ease of use. If it's not easy, they're not going to use it. Going to continue. While Hedera steps in on the private sector side, and they're going to do that because of who they're aligned with and Who sits there governing board? This is house money. This is easy, guys. These plays are easy. When the BIS issued a call for participants in mid-2024, inviting private institutions to join the Agora effort, the IIF's membership list appeared alongside it. That list included, look at this, Coinbase, Citibank, basically, Fidelity, MasterCard, Circle, and critically, Hedera Hashgraph. Guys, it's right here. I'm going to drop this article down below, guys. You got to check it out. Then came Elon Musk. This is the part everybody been waiting for, right? Elon Musk on his own platform with his own personal account liked a post recommending that X payments integrate Quant's overledger as the interoperability layer for his coming payment ecosystem. Guys, he know what he was doing. He knows. I mean, the guy has millions. He might, I don't know how many people he has on X that follow him. He knows the savvy people are going to catch this, but not only that, they caught his attention. Quant caught his attention, and enough that he liked doing it. You think he ain't seen the articles talking about stuff like this? He knows. I truly believe he's considering Quant. Even if he's not, you see where Quant is going to go. The post argued that Overledger could, check this out, this is why he would want it, connect X to multiple banks, enable interoperability across CBDCs, allow X to transact across multiple blockchains, bind the platform to legacy payment systems like Apple Pay, Swift, and PayPal, and become the super app infrastructure bridging financial and social layers. Guys, I feel like it's going to be Quant. And when it does, that's when the sheep going to come in. They're going to say, I need a piece of that. All the free thinkers, those of you who are paying attention to moves like this underneath the surface, paying attention to articles like this and reading these articles and things that they're putting out, the little breadcrumbs, you're going to get there first. And somebody on X also, crypto AI man, he asked Gronk, Musk AI assistant, if it was real. Gronk answered that yes, Elon Musk liked a detailed post pitching why X should integrate Quant Network's Overledger technology. And here we go right here. CBDCs are not theoretical anymore, guys. I know a lot of you are against CBDCs, but it's inevitable. It's going to happen. So you might as well make money. Check this out. Verdian, made a prediction that now looks far less like speculation and far more like a timeline. What we'll see in the next 5 years is the beginning of the implementation of CBDCs in various forms. And this is the future is no longer about chains. It's about bridging. There we go. The winners in this era are not the chains that scale the highest. They are the technologies that connect everything else together. Quant understood that before nearly anyone. Hedera stepped into the enterprise lane with perfect timing. The BIS and IIF stitched the lanes together, and Elon Musk, intentionally or not, just shined a light on the entire structure forming behind the scenes. Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to pick up on that, on what's going on. Now, when I gave you my 5 picks, I told people, because a lot of people felt some kind of way, like, why you didn't pick Casper? Why you didn't pick this? Why you didn't pick XPR? I told you what I'm picking. Things I'm picking. I'm looking at institutional adoption. And one thing I failed to mention yesterday is that Quant also has a, what is it? Not an ETF, but what is the ones they have over there? Electronic ETP. They have an ETP over in Europe. Guys, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. It's up to you to follow the breadcrumbs or just think it's noise just like the rest of the world. I don't know. You let me know down below. What do you think? And are you watching Quant and Hedera as well? To the next one, this your boy. I'm out.